Hello! The format of this video is going to be a little bit different. Normally, I'd be picking up a box, I'd be showing you the contents and going through them and stuff like that. I've already filmed all that and it's not going to be any use. This is about this little drone. This is called the Holystone HS175D. It's from a company called Holystone, and it's a little foldable thing, and it comes in at under 250 grams, which is, you know, one of the reasons I thought I'd have a look at it. They contacted me initially and said, were you interested in looking at some of our drones? And I do quads like this occasionally, mostly because there's a lot of people always looking for a sort of cheaper alternative to DJI drone. Is it any good just for sort of casual flying? And I saw a couple of them, and they had sort of gimbals and stabilization and stuff. But Holystone said they were really interested in pushing this one, and it's less than 250 grams. I thought, oh, that'd be okay. And this is also the first time I've been approached by a manufacturer directly of these type of drones. Normally it's like a big Chinese warehouse just asking if I can review something. And invariably what happens is some of the features don't work. The follow me modes have never worked on any of these toy grade type quads I've used. And there's no one I can go back to ask. And when I checked out Holystone, I had a look at some Amazon reviews where people were given a bad review. I often see that Holystone would come in and say, we're sorry you've had this problem, we'll replace it. I thought, oh, this is good. This is a company that looked like they sort of back up what they talk about. So if something didn't work, I could get back to the company and talk to them and it would be all good. That was the idea anyway. But here's the problem. I could not get this thing to fly. As I said, I'd done all my normal intro video and looking through the bits, and you know, it came with a couple of batteries here, although there's one thing on the advertising I don't like, where they say, oh, this flies for 46 minutes. It doesn't fly for 46 minutes, it's just got 2 batteries. Each battery should fly for 23 minutes, according to what they said. And you know, it's got the normal remote, it's not got any stabilization, but it has got this camera with like a 1-axis movement that you can move manually. It's not gimbaled or anything, so it's not going to look that good at the best of times. But yeah, I read these instructions in great detail. I've flown a whole bunch of these types of quads before. I think I know what I'm doing reasonably well, but no, I couldn't get this to work. Let me show you exactly what happened. First off, I initially had some problems with the basic gyro calibration, and that's because I was sitting it down on my mat and I was saying calibrate, and it was saying not flat. Turns out you have to be very specific about putting it just on these tiny pads, I guess so that optical flow sensor had some space or something. But if you did that, it would calibrate, and then you go on to do the compass calibration. This is the normal twizzle this way, twizzle this way. That passed. Then we wait for the GPS signal to acquire. That worked, and then we arm the quad. And this is where it seemed to fall down. I was most of the time unable to arm this, and I don't know if it was the problem with the controller disconnecting and not working, but it's like I'd push the sticks together, nothing would happen. I'd press the button for one push takeoff, nothing would happen. Is it literally that it was just disconnecting? It was hard to say. Oh my god. The first takeoff I managed, which I'll show you, as soon as I took off I didn't have any control. The sticks didn't do anything. The quad came up, went backwards into a bush, and then reported it was trying to do a return to home. Well, that's an odd one. Okay. Oh, Jesus Christ, it's actually going. What will happen next? How exciting. Well... we have no control whatsoever. I spent a long time redoing all the calibrations once again. Then I was redoing the control stuff. I was often going to have to restart the controller and reattach it, and eventually I got it to take off. I turned around, I looked at myself, I was like, oh, it's working. I don't know what I did differently, but suddenly it was working. I got up, excited to fly, started moving the sticks and nothing happened, and then it said returning to home, came back and landed again. Oh, for Christ's sakes. Now it won't power on. I'm not having much success with this thing. This is hopeless. that's a bit better. Hey, we've got movement. That's me, that is. Let's start recording, I guess. This is video. Oh my god. After some time. No. I can't. The control does nothing. Again, little dude. Oh, great. Who knows? So this is going home. Well, it's RTHing from about 1 foot away. Well, that was a very good RTH. This controller doesn't seem to work. Which is pretty frustrating. But you know, I got this footage together, I edited together a very small video so I could show the failures, explain what I was doing. I sent it back to Holystone and said, this is the problem. Am I doing something wrong, or have I just got a faulty quad here? Waited, nothing happened. Sent them another mail, restated the stuff. Did you have a chance to look at this yet? I want to get my review done. Nothing happened. Waited some more. This is like 2 weeks now, and I sent it again. Nothing happened. I didn't get any response from them. Now, it's fair to say that the original person that contacted me from Holystone then left the company and said, this person's taking over, you can email her, which I did, but she didn't reply. Now, if I'd have bought it from Amazon or something, I could at least get my money back or something, said, this doesn't work, I'm returning it, it's crap. But I didn't. I mean, you might be saying, well, why are you whining? You got it for free. And I'm trying to put myself in the position of, like, I'm a beginner, I haven't touched it before, this is my very first drone. How very frustrating and annoying it would be to get one of these things, you can't fly it, and you know, you think you're doing stuff right, but you're not sure because you're beginning. The idea of these things is to make it as easy as possible to get into the air. This does not make it easy. So all I can say is don't touch them, really. Could be that I'm doing something wrong, but I've gone through the manual, I've followed it cover to cover. So if it is, it's a secret, and that's not a good thing to start with. So again, this is not being friendly to beginners. The other thing is, this is not particularly cheap. In the UK, from Amazon, you can pick this up for £190, which is, you know, it's not as expensive as DJI, but I've reviewed, like, you know, other quads in a sort of the toy grade category. Ones like the SJRC F11, which was the smoothest one I've actually flown before. That was like a lovely stable image. Again, it had its problems, follow me mode didn't work and stuff, but it's about the same price, and you know, it worked, and you seem to get a lot more for your money for that sort of thing. Ultimately, if you're wanting a proper quad that does proper video and HD stuff and looks lovely, you're looking at a DJI, which is about 400 quid for like the Mini 2. I can't at all recommend this one. And one thing about me doing this stuff is my time is quite precious. I have to really pick and choose what I do, and this has wasted a lot of my time. So I could continually try going back and forth and trying to fix things, but I'm fed up. So yeah, I can't be bothered anymore. It's like, this should be instantly, easily flyable, and it's not, so don't buy it. The end. Hope that was helpful, and I will catch you next video. Bye for now. Well, you've made it to the end of the video, so thanks once again for watching. If you like what you saw, then please consider subscribing, and if you really like what you saw, then be sure to check out the link to my blog for a variety of ways in which you can help support this channel.